Good morning, everybody. And the DAX, typical DAX fashion, nice solid engulfing green bar and straight into a red range bar, and oscillator starting to cross back over to the downside. So the downward trend line is basically holding, and we need to break that in order to get going. And if we don't break it, it's just going to continue sort of bouncing around here. And normally what happens when you see that is you end up getting a break of the bottom of the triangle, which is what it's forming at the moment, and that would break this range. And that range has been around since, well, most of last year, almost a full year in actual fact. And if that happens, we're looking at 13,800. So if we move down through the time frames, you can see nothing really positive here. Again, another rejection of the 155. The only positive that we do have is that we're above the moving averages. They're starting to point to the upside, but they haven't crossed over. Oscillators are disagreeing with that narrative at the moment, though. So no diversions or anything to write home about just yet. So ultimately, if we look at the hour, we went into this flag, broke the upside, broke the downside, tested the bottom of the flag. Moving averages have crossed over. Oscillators are crossing over. So yeah, hold on to your hats. This could be a situation that this is our new line in the sand, and that is 15,330. But you'll see that we'll more than likely come back and test this level again, and then back up, test this level, and then sort of try and form a flat bottom triangle, which would then mean a break, retest of that, brings us all the way back down to the bottom here at 14,855. So a clear sit on hands situation yet again. I think most of the indexes are like that, up and down. You look at the 15 minutes, so we're above the moving averages, below the moving averages, well, in the moving averages, above the moving averages. I'd pay attention to the oscillators, and I really would pay attention to these two levels, to be honest. I just want to get the right one. I think that's going to be the safest one. So 15,450 is the area to watch to the upside, and areas to watch for the downside move is 15,330. Until that happens, we are range bound, so you don't really want to get involved in that. And I mean, look at it, this is on the 15 minutes, so nothing really concrete for you here at the moment. So it looks like the DAX narrative continues, which is predominantly sit on hands until we start getting structure. And then you've got to be quick on your feet and jump in with that structure. Bear in mind, we do have some gaps to the downside, which are going to act as magnets. So if any negative news comes out of the politicians today, tomorrow, you can expect a pretty rapid fall to come and close these gaps. That's kind of my view at the moment. So this is a clear sit on hands as well. So for me, the Dow and the DAX are not generating much revenue this week. Anyway, the way it goes sometimes. Hope it helps, and we'll catch up with you tomorrow morning. Cheers for now.